Hello? Hello? Hello, friends, and welcome to your League One Ontario match of the week. It's a real doozy we got on our hands today with NDC taking on Vaughan. It's 1 versus 2. Vaughan are going to be in white tops, red shorts, white socks, and that really only leaves the other team to be the NDC, all in red. This is Nicolina Stocky, one of the younger players on this NDC squad, playing it out, and a shot in towards Anna Karpenko's goal, and that'll go just over the net. The real first shot in towards goal on Karpenko here. We're having a couple technical difficulties there with the audio, but I'm sure you've stuck with us, and we're so glad that you have. My name's Pierce Lang. It's always an absolute pleasure to bring you these games. Really quickly going through the lineups for both sides. You've got Rosa Maloof up top for NDC. You'll notice she's got the black shorts on underneath. Supposedly she's got a doctor's note to allow that, from what I heard before the game. Nicolina Stocky is going to be on the left side. We saw her moments ago with the ball at her feet. Alana Raimondo in the middle. And then on the right side, you've got April Lantane. Sorry, I've got a sneeze here. And then in the middle, you're going to have Bianca Hanisch and Ella Kittles as your defensive mids. And it's Ella Audi on the left. In the middle, you've got Steph Schuley and Zoe Marcassini. And then Jada Collin on the right. Noelle Henning is in goal today for the NDC. She ships the ball out to the sideline for Jada Collin. And it's going to go out of bound. On the other side, for Vaughan, going to have a go at this. Starting up top, Nia Fleming Thompson. Then you've got number 9, Maya Torelli on the left with Lauren McConnell on the right. Sienna Sambolich on the left side of midfield with Leah Pay on the right side. And then Jodam Chowan in the middle there. Then you've got your 4 across the back. Ooh, is NDC have a good opportunity there, but that's turned away by Victoria Foster. You've got Victoria Foster on the right side in the middle, then Nia Cordoso on the left side of the center back pairing, then Juliana Palalela on the left side, and Kira Kent on the right, and Anna Karpenko in goal as always. You're going to see, as you probably pieced together by now, 4-3-3 from either team, or for both teams really. Occasionally, the NDC are going to shapeshift into a 4-2-3-1. But really, it's just the identity of this team to stick with the style of play that we see from our national program. As the rain has started here, the weather report said 100% chance of rain at 10 o'clock. And true to form, it's starting to spit. Possibility of lightning. Last time we were out here, at least while I was out here on Canada Day, we had a great big lightning delay. So hopefully we can avoid another one of those. It's 21 degrees, almost completely without any sort of breeze here, which is fabulous. But we'll see how long that lasts with the weather taking a turn here shortly, as we'll expect. This is Stocky with the ball. Raimondo's pass out to the wing is blocked. It's Jada Collin with the ball now on the near sideline. She's going back to Ella Kittles, looking for Raimondo. She can't get a foot out and stop that ball. This is Jodam Chowan. She's got Nia Fleming-Thompson over the top. Fleming-Thompson all alone on goal. Pops it up over the keeper and just over the goal as well. Great chance for Vaughan here in the 16th minute of play. So you might have saw the tweets and Instagram posts going out today about all the teams who have clinched their places in the Premier Division for next year in League One Ontario. And Vaughan's one of those teams who have qualified on both the men's and the women's side. And I was talking to head coach Carmaya Soko before the match, and he was talking about how important that was. Something that the club's always wanted, to have the flexibility to bring in younger players. You're going to start to see a lot more young players getting minutes here for the Azzurri on both the men's and the women's side. You'll have to give me a moment to move all my stuff out of the rain here real quick. Chance coming here for Vaughan. Another shot in towards Henning's goal and well over the net. Elodie working her way up that left side. Ball into Rosa Maloof. Maloof cuts back onto her right side. Kira Kent giving her trouble. As Stocky tries to pop a ball up into the air, but it's blocked by Victoria Foster. Ball goes into the corner for April Lantain. Good job by Lantain to maintain possession, but her ball in towards the goal goes out over the touchline for a goal kick. Back to my earlier conversation with Carmaya Soko, he was saying that his team's going to need to manage the tempo here as the other side will come out with guns blazing. He used a different turn of phrase, but I don't know if it's appropriate for family programming. Something about vigor. But he's hoping for a mature performance out of his squad, hoping they'll be cerebral and tactical, because the NDC are going to be fit and full of energy, which goes back to the vigor comment earlier. He's hoping to go forward in transition and hopes his team is okay playing without as much possession as they're used to. Rosa Maloof taking down Leah Pay. Flag went up. No call on the play. One thing they're going to have to watch out for from this NDC squad is crosses coming in from the wings. And it'll be interesting to see how his squad deals with that. NDC are rather inflexible in their approach to games, which is fine. It's been fairly successful for them over these last 2 years, but we've kind of seen as of late, it's possibly been their downfall in a couple situations. They have drawn 2 and lost 1 in their last 4. Chance coming here as Leah Pace sneaks the ball through to Thompson Fleming. Another ball in towards Leah Pace. She does the splits to try and maintain possession. In my talk with NDC head coach Onkar Dillon before the game, he was saying that part of the reason they've had the struggles as they have as of late has just been because bounces have knocked on their way, and they shouldn't have been able to expect to continue to go without having given up a goal as they did all the way up until they drew with the Blue Devils 4 matches ago. They come up against some teams that took advantage of their opportunities, and it's good for them to be able to see what their inefficiencies are moving forward into the playoffs. A lot of the older players for this team, and keep in mind, older players means over the age of 16 at this stage, as Nicolina Stocky works her way in towards the top of the box, pushes out wide for Rosa Maloof. Maloof swings one in. Karpenko is going to pull down that deflection. There's a fair few players who would normally be in the starting lineup right now for the NDC who are in the process of preparing themselves for the U17 World Cup. And there's also a fair few players who have left to go to universities south of the border. They're going to need to approach this game with a bit of humility. They'll be motivated and well prepared. At least that's his expectation from Vaughan under head coach Carmaya Soko. And that's really what I've got for you as far as pre-match notes from the coaching staff. I'll get into some scores and standings from across the league as the game progresses. Probably as we start off the second half, we'll worry about that sort of thing. Stocky brings the ball down. Leah Pay cuts back. Right-footed ball into the box. Cleared. Out to the wing. Jada Collin trying to keep it in bounds. Unable to do so. Quickly taken by Vaughan. Leah Pay's putting another ball into the box. Headed clear. Lauren McConnell going back to Kira Kent. Hainish trying to play a ball out, but only gets it as far as Kira Kent. Heading, slowing things down, letting her squad reorganize. This is Raimondo. She gets around Victoria Foster. Raimondo still with it, but fabulous job by Kent to shield the ball, and she'll get the call as Raimondo lets her temper show here really quickly. Little flash of anger there for referee Hussein Rafali. Your officials for today's match are Rafali in the middle, and then we've got double Daniel action as Daniel Butter is one of our ARs, as is Daniel Jacob. Sharon Brodner is the fourth official today. Jodam pumping a ball up in the general direction of Lauren McConnell. Hainish looking for a Stocky. She'll bring the ball down. As Stocky started the season firing on all cylinders, banging in a couple goals while Rosa Maloof was away with the national team. Shuley swings the ball in for Maloof, unable to get good contact on it. Paluella going back to Cordosa, and Victoria Foster playing a ball up the middle has found Fleming Thompson. Jada Cullen going back to Noelle Henning, and things will be slowed down once again. Marcazzini switching play for you'll have to forgive me. We appear to have an error on the game sheet here. It's Ella Kittles. Shuley putting another ball into the box, and Jodam got to it first, but it's Rosa Maloof playing it back for Bianca Hainish. Jada Collin pushing up. Hainish with it once more. You can see how compact Vaughan are staying. They know that NDC want to get the ball into wide positions, then swing it into the middle. Zoe Marcassini. Jada Collin to the feet of Rosa Maloof. Jodam Chowan playing a ball back to Karpenko. Karpenko doing a fabulous job to keep it in and get it out to the wing and out of harm's way. Cordosa up the wing for Juliana Paluella. Cordosa going back to Karpenko, who's got a little bit of pressure coming her way from Latanya. Hainish losing the ball, and Thompson over the keeper. Marcassini now. Dangerous pass up the middle, right into the path of Leah Pay. Torelli. Ball wasn't really in the direction of anyone there, and we've just entered the 29th minute of play. Marcassini playing it quickly for Jada Collin. Stocky cutting back with it still. Hainish switching play. Collin with it still on the sideline. Missed touch, but she's taken down. You can hear Carmaya Soko saying that the ball was out of bounds before she got tripped anyways, so should be a throw-in. So it's Stephanie Sholey who's in the middle there that is wearing number 76, listed as number 50 on the game sheet. Not the end of the world. Marcassini gets a beautiful ball lofted into the box, but it's headed clear. Sienna Stambolic playing it out to the wing, but collected by the NDC. This is Scholey. She holds a German passport, believe it or not. Marcassini with a careless touch. Torelli pressuring Colin. Hanish going to Scholey. Scholey out wide. Raimondo tackled by Jodem Chowan. Cleared by Victoria Foster, and then Jodem gets to it again. Kittles with a bit of a mistouch on the far side of the pitch, and it goes out for a Vaughan throw-in. 31 minutes in here, friends, and still 0-0. These two high-flying squads have definitely got some goals in them. So nobody can be resting on their laurels as Stocky tries a fancy pass there that is just short of its intended target. Kier Kent with the throw into Leah Pay, and Pay gets it up over half looking for Fleming Thompson. Jodem Chowan stepped up to win the ball back for Vaughan. Jada Collin now with it for the NDC. She works her way out wide. Rosa Malouf opening up for her, but she's going to go to Hanish. Hanish gives it right back to Collin, and you can see they're going to try and break it down on the wing and move either diagonal balls in on the ground short or swing in crosses from the corner. Pretty standard operating practice here from NDC as Marcassini switches, playing a lovely ball, made its way out wide. As things stand right now, Jada Thompson of the Woodbridge Strikers leads the league in scoring with 14 goals. Just behind her is Jessica Lisi, also of the Woodbridge Strikers, with 12. Madison Mariani of Alliance United has 14, or has 11 rather, that in 14 games. And Stephanie Young of Blue Devils FC also has 11. And rounding out your top 5 is Isabella Mazzafaro of North Toronto with 10. Nia Fleming Thompson, who's up top here for Vaughan, also has 10, but she's played 2 more games than Mazzafaro. And young Charlotte Cromack, rather, that just behind that with 8. Great showing in her first season since coming over from British Columbia. She was on the team of the month. This is Audie. Hanish. Jada Collin. Collin working her way into the middle, gives it up. Ella Audie now on the ball. Karpenko playing it off to Victoria Foster. Foster, oh, it's Jodem Chowan who got the ball. Fleming Thompson giving chase, but it's Marcassini who comes away with the ball for the NDC. She plays it up the pitch looking for Lantain, but it's just a bit too far in front of the attacker, and that's going to go out for another Vaughan throw. They decide to play it to Karpenko, who's well out of her goal. Cordoso. Aaliyah Pei, who plays her collegiate soccer at University of Pittsburgh. Torelli working hard to keep possession of the ball for Vaughan. Sienna Stambolic pushing up to, or Juliana Paolella, rather that. Paolella again playing it back. Nea Cardoso going to Karpenko. Vaughan are going to try and kill as much time off the clock and force the NDC to pull themselves apart here and chase a little bit. Marcassini gets to that ball first. Jada Collin now. Raimondo with the turn in the middle. Sholey with a shot from the pass from Kettles and nowhere really near its intended target. Cordosa. Cordosa doing a fabulous job. Someone who Carmine Soko was saying is a player that we should all be keeping an eye on. She's got a bright future ahead of her. Fleming Thompson working so hard to maintain possession here, or win it back rather, that off of NDC. Jada Collin, as I was going to say, the NDC were doing a fabulous job of maintaining possession despite the pressure. Collin playing a ball up the wing for Raimondo. Coming back is Palela. Sliding challenge there from Leah Pei, but Raimondo gets around it. Raimondo goes to ground. Palela got a foot in and put a stop to Jada Collins' push up the pitch. Nicolina Stocky is going to take a big old run up on this throw. Puts it into the box, bounces off Maloof. Jada Collin gets it in, but it's headed clear by Victoria Foster. "40 minutes deep here." Marcassini gets us back underway. Hanish putting a ball into the box, but Stocky was the closest one till Karpenko stepped up. Hanish pushing up the pitch. Lantain, another ball into the middle, looking for Maloof, but it's Cordosa getting ahead to it. So it was a big concern for Karmayasoko coming into this match. How were they going to handle the constant barrage of balls swung in from the wings? It's not something his squad's been used to too much, having to deal with another team who are going to dominate possession the way the NDC are. Rosa Maloof over the ball with a right-footed in-swinger. It's going to go to the middle of the box and eventually headed away by Jada Collin wide of the goal. Rosa Maloof with the ball in the box. Victoria Foster got to it, but it's shot in towards goal, and looks like Karpenko got a hand to it. Fabulous work there by Lantain to get solid contact and get the shot off with pressure around her. Ball put in quickly to Rosa Maloof. She's got plenty of space, and wasteful ball put in towards Karpenko. Fleming Thompson gets it out, but Hanish brings it down. Fleming Thompson working hard again to try and get it off of Kettles. Hanish is going to go back to Shuley. Leah Pays stepped up and applies a bit of pressure here to Hanish. Shuley on the ball. Marcassini with plenty of space. Ball out wide for Raimondo, who gives it right back to Shuley. Palella kind of fell asleep there after playing the ball up the pitch. Cordosa. Palella. Jodam Chowan with a bit of a turnover. Shot in towards Karpenko's goal. Lantain had the entire net to shoot at, and not sure what she was doing there as she put it wide to the right when the entire goal was just absolutely gaping for her. I don't know if you guys are getting a good view of this, but there's some gorgeous fireworks going on behind Karpenko's goal. What a treat. Sure beats the turkey that ran out onto the field 3 weeks ago during the Skrisapi game that was here. Hanish heads it up to Lantain. Foster's going back to Karpenko, who's going to have to make a decision here quickly. She gets it past Rosa Maloof. Pay to Chowan. Chowan sliding in and pushes the ball up, but it'll be Ella Audie coming away with the ball. Audie with a lovely little bit of footwork in the middle of the pitch, gets it up to Rosa Maloof. Maloof with options, and she decides it's a Stocky, the one that's best. Left-footed ball in towards goal off the boot of a Stocky, and she's lost a shin pad. She's going to go collect that. Karpenko gets to her feet after making the save. The rain has started up once again, friends. Thought I heard a bit of thunder rolling in the background. at the start of the half, but we haven't seen any lightning. The only light show is the fireworks behind Karpenko's goal. Fleming Thompson on the ball. 19 closing her down, or sorry, that's Sholey closing her down. Juliana Paolella stands over the ball as Vaughan send up everything but the kitchen sink almost here. Kira Kent and Lauren McConnell back to defend ever so slightly. Ball whipped into the box, and it's Marcassini who clears. Kira Kent steps up, and that's your first half. 0-0 here between the NDC and Vaughan Azzurri. We'll be back with your second half of action in about 15 minutes. My name's Pierce Lang. I'm going to advise you to go grab yourselves a Gatorade, go grab yourselves a snack, and we'll be right back with your second half of action in 15 minutes. All right, folks, we're back with your second half of action for your League One Ontario match of the week. It's the NDC in Rouge against first place Vaughan in the white tops, red shorts, white socks. Hanish stepping up to win the ball off of Fleming Thompson, and she gets it out wide to Nicolina Stocky, who's cutting back inside. Another quick cut. And she's found Shuley. L1O swinging a ball into the box. Cordosa gets a foot to it, takes a ricochet off Cordosa, but it's Karpenko who is finally able to grab the ball. Cordosa on it now. Victoria Foster plays her collegiate ball at Quinnipiac down south of the border. Marcassini rises up to get a header and clear the lines. Karpenko gets the ball from Cordosa. NDC with the better opportunities in the first half. Nothing to really write home about, however. Couple balls in towards goal. Nothing really troubling Karpenko. This is Rosa Maloof. Kettles is on it now. Or that's Jada Cullen, rather that. Sorry. Elena Raimondo bodied off the ball by number 22 in white. That's Cordosa again. Raimondo's on it. Ball down towards the byline. Astaki gets it in the middle, and we've got our first goal of the game. Fabulous pass from Nicolina Stocky found April Lantain, and in the 48th minute of play, NDC go up 1-0. You can see how much it means to this NDC squad. I mentioned before they've had a little trouble as of late with their results. This will give them a touch of relief. Jordan Chowan sliding in. Kettles got in our way. Vic Foster. More thunder rolling here in the background. Take this opportunity to pay a couple bills. League One Ontario would like to acknowledge the following league partners: CIBC, lead partner for Canada Soccer, the Canadian Premier League, and League One Ontario. As Victoria Foster is being pressured on the ball, but she'll step up and work her way through the middle. Fleming Thompson now. Great work there by Shuley to get the body onto Fleming Thompson, who's no pushover. Milano Raimondo gets a foot in and breaks up the attack. Gatorade, rehydrate, replenish, refuel with Gatorade. Rosa Maloof with the ball now on her foot, looking for Lantain once again, but it's Karpenko, who herself has national team experience, or at least has been in the national camp. Fleming Thompson getting a word from the referee here, Hassan Rafal. Shuley switching play. As Stocky cuts back and gives it to Colin. Marcassini with it now, wearing the captain's armband. Halawadi puts it into the corner for Lantain. Lantain with a left-footed ball in towards Karpenko. Karpenko knocks it out of the air as Maloof closes her down. Cordosa out wide. Palela unable to keep the ball in with the pressure coming from is Stocky. Stocky with another long throw into the box. She's found Lantain. Handball calls from the Vaughan players, but it goes without a whistle. Leah Pay's pass is picked off, but it's Fleming Thompson coming away with it until she's dispossessed by Ella Kittles. Maloof into the corner for a Stocky. Is she going to be able to get onto this? She's trying as hard as she can, and she does, but just mistouches it, and it goes out over the touchline for a goal kick. 53 minutes ticked off the clock here in Vaughan. We're at the Ontario Soccer Centre. The rain appears to have stopped yet again, but it's been off and on all game long. I'd also like to thank Degree, inspiring the confidence to move. Derby Star, the official ball of the Canadian Premier League and preferred match ball of League One Ontario. This is Lauren McConnell now with the ball working her way into this near side corner. Kira Kent's pushed well up the pitch, and there's space in behind her now. We'll see if they can find Lantain, and they're going to take advantage of that space that's been left by Kira Kent. She's sprinting back full speed to close that down. Lauren McConnell with it now. McConnell with the ball into the middle for Leah Pay. Cordosa. Foster pushing up through the middle once again, and it looks like she's found something she likes with that move, stepping up and through the press. Naya Cordosa. Palella puts a ball into the middle. Be heading to clear. Late tackle there from Chow, and no call on the play. Ball pushed into the corner as they look for April Lantain. She scored the goal only moments ago. Maloof telling Zoe Marcassini, let's just keep it. Let's just keep it. They're going to try and maintain possession here or this next little spell. See how effective that is against this very difficult team to play against in Vaughan. Jada Collin, fabulous job holding on to the ball as she took a ton of body contact there from Palela. Karpenko with a lovely save, and April Lantane with her second of the game. 56th minute of play, and NDC go up 2. Not what Vaughan head coach Carmine Ahsoka was hoping to see here out of his squad in the second half. They did so well absorbing the pressure in the first half, and it's fallen apart at the seams here in the second half. Chowan on the ball. Foster gives it to Cordosa. Nia Cordosa stops and gives it right back to Karpenko. Palela pushing well up the pitch, plenty of space, swings the ball into the middle, gets through everyone. Lauren McConnell with it now, gives it up to Fleming Thompson. Fleming Thompson with it still, shot in towards goal, blocked, and ricochets out of bounds for a corner kick. Not sure why McConnell didn't take the shot. She was all alone. Decided to put it back into the middle for Fleming Thompson, who had nothing to shoot at. She's going to watch that one over again and really regret not having taken her opportunity there. Macron, our proud sponsors of League One Ontario. Work hard, play harder, right or left-footed in swing right into the middle of the box, looking for Fleming Thompson, bouncing around. Cordosa goes in for it. Lots of contact. Kira Kent with it now, gets around Maloof. Cordosa is going to have to get herself back into position. She's so far up the pitch right now. She's going to get caught if the ball gets turned over. Pay with it now. Pace cross goes off of Ella Audie and out for another corner kick. Looks like Leah Pay is going to try and take this one quickly. She does. Stambolich getting it into Cordosa. McConnell. Kent working her way out wide. Ball into the box, and it's Ella Audie breaking up the play. Stambolich. Stambolich with it still. Turns, cuts back. Torelli playing a ball in, but it's Marcassini who gets to it first. This is Ella Kettles with it. Kettles being closed down by Leah Payne. Stops and turns in the center of the pitch. Plays it out wide right for Jada Collin. Collin with a stutter step before she lays it off for Rosa Maloof. Chowan got a foot in and put an end to yet another NDC attack. Stocky with a full head of steam cutting in towards the box, but getting a foot in was Torelli or Palela. Fleming Thompson. Fleming Thompson with it still. No one approaching her at all. And finally, it's Hainish getting a foot in and trips up Fleming Thompson. Vibrant Performance are Canada's most trusted brand of automotive race parts and accessories, and they're proud sponsors of League One Ontario Sports Engine. Are responsible for that gorgeous League One Ontario website you see whenever you go to league1ontario.com. Bring your team together with Sports Engine HQ. We'd also like to thank the Canadian Premier League, where Canadian soccer takes flight, Ontario soccer, who encourage us all to play, inspire, and unite, and Canada Soccer. Sign up for the new Canada Red Fan membership program to get the inside track on national team tickets, exclusive merchandise, and other promotions. We love all our corporate and community partners here at League One Ontario who do such a wonderful job of helping to make this all possible. Ball into Fleming Thompson. Marcassini doing a fabulous job escorting that ball out of bounds, but Fleming Thompson gets it in quickly for Leah Pay. Raimondo battling with Pay. Pay comes away with it. Kent now into the corner for McConnell. Kent with it again, but just a little bit too far in front of herself, and Henning dives onto that ball. Henning hasn't really been tested too much here in this match. She had one shot she had to make a sprawling save on early in the first half, but I don't think there was enough mustard on that ball to really trouble her all too much. Made a show of it, as you do. Cordosa gets it to Victoria Foster. Space opens up the middle, and she pumps it up to Fleming Thompson. Stambolic brings it down. Stambolic, with a bit of space, decides to give it to Leah Pay. Pay with her head up, trying to figure out who her best option is, and she slips it through looking for Fleming Thompson, and it's going to go all the way back to Henning here in the 62nd minute of play. 2-0, April Lantain with both goals. Oh, Henning. Zoe Marcassini with tons of open real estate in front of her. Stocky with a firm pass to Rosa Maloof. Cordosa pushing well up the pitch, and Marcassini got a foot in on it, or Colin rather that. Have to forgive me. The light's not fantastic all the way across the pitch here. And a Karpenko with the ball now. Jodam Chowan challenged by Raimondo, comes away with it. Sliding in was Hainish, and Chowan got in late, but no call on the play. April Lantain, who's on a brace right now with the ball in the corner. Stambolic wins it for Vaughan. Kent gets it up to McConnell. Victoria Foster clears, but it's Shuley playing the ball out. We've got wholesale substitutions here for Vaughan. I'll try and keep up with these. Coming in is Chantel Williams, Katie Keemans, Bianca Jack, and Joanna Peralta. Coming out of the match, Kira Kent, Lauren McConnell, Maya Torelli, and we're missing one more by the looks of it. Didn't quite see who the other player who came off was. I'll have an update for you in a moment as Keeman steps up to block Raimondo. Rosa Maloof in hard, and Chowan comes away with it. Chowan looking for Fleming Thompson, but it's going to squeak through everyone and go all the way back for Ella Audie to collect in her own end. Audie being closed down by Peralta, who just came onto the pitch. Lovely work by Audie to get around her.
Lantain putting a ball into the middle, but it's only going to get as far as Victoria Foster, who's switched over to the left side of the center back pairing for Keemans to step in on the right. This is Peralta. Ooh, lovely challenge there from Ella Kittles. A fabulous battle between those two. We're going to have 3 substitutions here for NDC. Looks like Rosa Malouf's coming out. Bianca Hainish will be coming out. And Nicolina Stocky as well. Coming into the match, Brianna Gaynor, Tegan Mellenhorst, and Annabelle Chokwu. Malouf getting a talking to from the 4th official for dilly-dallying and time wasting from Sharon Brodner. Bianca Jack with a long throw. Elodie brings it down, clears. Katie Keemans heads it to clear. Chowan plays it back for Victoria Foster. Elodie gets it up to Lantain. Lantain lets it go by her, and she's got plenty of space in front of her now. Closed down quickly, but gets it into the middle for Raimondo. Raimondo dispossessed by Keemans. April Lantain on it once again. Raimondo down towards the touchline. Keemans gets a foot in. Chokwu gets a foot to it, but it deflects out for a throw in. 67th minute of play, 2-0. Both goals coming from April Lantain, who's going to collect the ball in the corner here as we speak. Ball into the box looking for Chokwu, but it's Vic Foster who gets to it. Fleming Thompson battling hard to win the ball, and she tries to slip it through, but Marcassini with a fabulous pocket picking job there and a lovely turn in the middle to boot. Ball played across in front of Victoria Foster, but she was able to bring it down, but the shot from Raimondo goes over the goal. Fleming Thompson was looking for pay. Raimondo comes away with it. This is Chokwu, or no, this is Gaynor rather. That both of them coming into the match. Chokwu and Gaynor in that 3-player substitution we just saw moments ago from NDC. Jada Collin getting the ball in. Raimondo into the corner for Collin. Collin with it on her right foot. Palella gets a foot in and stops Jada Collin in her tracks. This is Tegan Mellenhorst, and Fleming Thompson comes in really hard on Mellenhorst. Yellow card in the 70th minute of play for Nia Fleming Thompson. Zoe Marcassini over the ball. Marcassini puts a ball right in towards the 6, off the arm of 11 in white. No call on the play. Peralta. Chowan being closed down by Lantane and Raimondo. Sorry, I blanked out there. This is Ella going back to Stephanie Schuley. Schuley going back to Henning. Noel Henning's found the exit, the escape plan, which is Zoe Marcassini. Pay closing down Marcassini, and they're going shoulder to shoulder, but Marcassini's got a definite height strength advantage over the Pittsburgh University standout. Keeman stepping up to get a foot in on Raimondo, but she's got it into the corner for Gaynor. Gaynor into the middle, and Karpenko pulls that one down, going to ground. This is Foster again, trying to push up the pitch. Chokwu with it now, though, for the NDC. She's got it to Raimondo, cuts around Keemans. A little bit of clutch and grab there from Tegan Mellenhorst, but Vaughan come away with the ball. Marcassini stepping up to break up the attack, but here come Vaughan. Cordosa's pushed well up the pitch. Shot in towards Noelle Henning, and she'll slow things on down here. Give her girls a chance to regroup. 72 minutes played here. Mellenhorst with it now. Mellenhorst will go all the way back to Noelle Henning. You can see how much space there is behind the initial two pressing attackers here for Vaughan. NDC taking full advantage of that with some nifty passing. You can see the second block of defending attackers. Chukwu with it. Keeman steps up. Lazy challenge from Keemans. Jada calling up the pitch for Raimondo. Raimondo with a step over. Lantane gets it to Annabelle Chukwu. Chukwu with a left-footed ball in towards goal and just whistles wide of Anna Karpenko's goal. Foster on it now. She's found Fleming Thompson. Marcassini closing her down quickly. Leope has to go all the way back to Karpenko to reset. Keemans with a poor ball. Out wide, looking for Bianca Jack, and it's turned over. NDC throw. Lantane. Ella Kittles. This is Mellenhorst. Out wide for Jada Collin. Looking for Gaynor. Gaynor, just a slight mistouch on that ball, and it's going to roll out over the touchline for a Vaughan goal kick. 75th minute of play here, friends. 2-0 for NDC as it stands. April Lantane with both goals. She's charging in on Keemans. Now she's closing down Karpenko. Has to clear quickly. Gets it as far as Mellenhorst. Mellenhorst is being closed down by Leah Pay. Pay with the ball now. She's gone back to Karpenko, who's going to ship a ball up as far as she can. It's Palella who got the ball but turned it over promptly. Jada Collin slipping a ball through. Collin with it again, top of the box. Shot in towards Karpenko and sprawling save from Karpenko. Fabulous job securing the rebound as well as Chukwu was right there. Peralta, poor touch there, and that ball goes out for an NDC throw. Raimondo goes down on the contact from Chowan. Chowan doesn't even turn around to acknowledge it. This is Ella Audie standing over the ball. Audie with a left-footed ball into the box. Keemans gets to it first. Ball's shipped up to Cordoza. Fleming Thompson in. Cordoza comes away with it. Mellenhorst going to give pressure to Cordoza, but the ball goes out wide for Leah Pay. Leah Pay, who's usually out on that left side, found her way into the middle of the pitch, and that ball is going to go off of Stephanie Scholey to Noelle Henning. This is Raimondo. Jada Collin back to Raimondo. Leah Pay gets a foot in on Raimondo. Goes out for a throw-in. Two more subs coming into the match here shortly for Vaughan. Chukwu's found Ella Audie charging in on the left side. She gets it, saves it. Audie with the left-footed ball into the middle of the box. Keemans gets ahead to it. Audie on it once more. It's going to escort it out of bounds. We've got our subs coming in for Vaughan. Looks like the captain, Jodam Chowan's going to come out of the match, along with Juliana Palella. Palella's had a pretty decent game, charging up and down that left side, breaking up attack after attack. Jodam Chowan's always such a stabilizing force in the middle of the pitch for this Vaughan Missouri side, and they're obviously going to be disappointed with the result if it finishes as it stands. As April Lantain over the ball. Lantain with a left-footed outswinger coming. Puts it in, looking back post, but it's Cordoza who gets ahead to it. Leah Pay's on the ball now for Vaughan. Pushes it up the wing, looking for Fleming Thompson. She's battling with Stephanie Scholey. She ends up coming away with the ball, gets it caught up in her feet. Scholey comes back, but it's Fleming Thompson still able to play the ball back, and Vaughan are still in possession here. This is Peralta now on the right side, slipping it through, and it's the substitution, number 20, Erica Di Matteo. She's a call-up from the reserves. 2004 born player. Stephanie Scholey. Out wide for Ella Audie. She's closed down quickly. Another substitution coming here for NDC. Coming out of the match will be April Lantain. Coming into the match, number 27, Tatiana Tagny. This is Annabelle Chukwu. Chukwu cuts back. Chukwu with the ball on her left. Step over. Shot in towards goal off her right foot. Karpenko's there. No trouble for Karpenko on that shot. Decent idea. Mellenhorst is closing down Leah Pei, who cuts back into the middle. She's laid it off for Di Matteo. Di Matteo's going to go out wide for Peralta. Audie chasing that. Audie doing a fabulous job shielding the ball out of bounds. Mellenhorst. Back to Tagny. Right back to Mellenhorst again, who plays it out onto the wing. This is Gaynor. Gaynor with a full head of steam, but stepping up is Vic Foster. Chance coming here for the Azzurri, but Zoe Marcassini's just such a tough customer to try and get around. You got to be a little bit more creative than that, I think. Stephanie Scholey stepping up and intercepting. Ball goes back to Foster once again. Foster's looking for Keemans. Keemans is able to clear. Gets it up as far as Tagny, who stepped up to win back possession. Some fancy footwork there from Marcassini, giving herself a little bit of space. Jada Collins switched sides. Step over from Collins. She's got it on her right foot, working her way across to the middle of the pitch. Fabulous sliding challenge there from Bianca Jack. Fleming Thompson gets stuck in from behind. You can hear Marcassini calling out that the tackle was from behind. Scholey's back up to her feet quickly, so no harm on the play. 83rd minute of play here, friends. Jada Collins all alone in the box. Almost brought the ball down with her hand there for some reason. Collin with it still, trying to play it into the middle and can't get it past the first defender. Ella Audie comes away with the ball before it's able to be cleared. She's closed down by Cordosa. Mellenhorst on it now. Mellenhorst giving it up to Kittles. Kittles dancing around in the middle of the pitch, swings it outside. Broken up by Leah Pei. Pei cuts back. This is Di Matteo giving chase, but it's Stephanie Scholey who's got it. Now it's Raimondo. Raimondo being closed down, but it goes out wide for Gaynor. Gives it back to Raimondo. Raimondo's into the box. Foot stuck in there by Jocelyn Hugo Garcia. Another one of the many call-ups here for Vaughan. 2001 born player. Was down with the reserves, getting a few minutes here. All into the box. Mellenhorst on it now. Hits it on the half volley. Karpenko gets it and plays it up the wing quickly for Peralta. Kittles and Peralta battling. Peralta gets around her. Can she maintain her space she's created for herself? Peralta now working her way into the box. Right-footed ball across the face of goal. Just a bit too high for Leah Pei to get onto, and that's going to roll out, and it'll be a NDC throw in their own end. Nea Cordosa coming out of the match. Fantastic game played by the young up-and-comer here. Chance coming here for Vaughan. Ball put in towards Noelle Henning, and she dives to her left to make the save. Perfectly placed ball by Jocelyn Hugo Garcia. Jada Cullen getting into it with Bianca Jack. Bianca Jack gives her a shove after the fact. Bianca Jack doing her best to try and get a yellow card to match Jada Cullen. Substitution here for NDC is coming out of the match will be Ella Kittles. Coming into the match will be number 77, Catherine Ozard. Yellow card in the 86th minute or 85th minute for Jada Cullen. Annabelle Chukwu with the ball now as Vaughan wasted that opportunity. Keeman's going all the way back to Foster. Hugo Garcia playing it out wide and just a bit too far in front of Joanna Peralta. It's going to be a goal kick. A little bit of confusion there as the fourth official flashed the board for that most recent substitution as she was a little preoccupied with the rough stuff going on there between Jada Cullen and Bianca Jack. Time running out here for Vaughan if they're going to get themselves back into this match. Hugo Garcia with a lovely ball into the box. Fleming Thompson was right there. Oh, that's got to be a penalty. Of course it is. Brianna Gaynor with contact in the box after the ball had been pushed past her. We'll see what Leah Pay is going to do with this penalty kick. This will make things interesting in these last couple minutes. Unfortunate for Gaynor, she's just a split second too late turning towards the attacker and got the body on her. Leah Pay stands over the ball here. Noelle Henning moving from left to right, and Pay makes no mistake sliding it into that left bottom corner, sprinting into the goal to go grab the ball. And you can see the enthusiasm here to get this game restarted. Vaughan's cranked up the intensity here in the last couple minutes. I think Jada Collins' yellow card really motivated this Vaughan Azzurri side that they weren't going to get pushed around by a bunch of teenagers all of a sudden. Ella Audie with the ball now. Keeman steps up and Vaughan come away with it. Marcazzini steps up, but Fleming Thompson gets in on her, and great physical battle between these two. Ella Audie with a long throw up for Annabelle Chukwu. Shuley gets it back to Chokwu. Raymondo to Colin. Colin's offside. Easy call there. Karpenko to get the ball back into play. We're about to hit the 90th minute of play here. Leah Pay with it now, and great work there by Tatiana Tagny to knock that ball out. And I'll have an update for you here. 5 minutes of additional time to be added on as a bare minimum in this one. Things are getting feisty. Things are getting chippy. You love to see this. This is what we expected when we showed up here to watch first place play second place, and you know that the NDC girls were chomping at the bit after dropping points in 3 of their last 4 games. Jada Collin now one-on-one with Karpenko, backed off a ball, and Collin puts it just wide of an open goal. Great job by Karpenko after the initial indecision. Created that opportunity. I think she could have come out and got it, but she hesitated just for a second and then backpedaled and then came charging out again. Karpenko smashing it up over half. Fleming Thompson's in on Tagny. Fleming Thompson charging in towards goal, and fabulous work there by Marcassini to step in and stop her in her tracks. Long throw from Foster. Di Matteo back to Foster. Back to Di Matteo. She's found Leah Pay. Pay with a bit of space in front of her, and she slips it through. Peralta on it now, keeps it in bounds. Gets it back to Di Matteo. Di Matteo puts a ball into the box. Sholey had gotten to it. This is Mellenhorst playing it up the pitch. She was looking for Chokwu, but that's going to be out for a throw-in. Ball into Matteo, or Di Matteo rather that. Chokwu collects for NDC. Di Matteo gets stuck in and knocks her flat on her backside. Two to one here at the Ontario Soccer Centre, folks. About 2.5 minutes left of that 5 minutes. Sand slipping through the hourglass here for Vaughan if they want to get themselves back level, get a share of the points. Stephanie Sholey working so hard. Sholey tripped up. Play on, says the referee. Jada Collins going to sprint into the corner with the ball. Keeman's closing her down. Keemans gives her a little touch, and that goes out for a Vaughan throw. Yellow card issued here in extra time for number 17 in white. That's Jocelyn Hugo Garcia. Keeman's playing a ball up the wing here on the near side. Audie's going to escort that out and take a long throw to get it back into play. Jada Collin on it now, puts it through the wickets of Bianca Jack. Chantel Williams closed down by Jada Collin. Collin comes away with it. Raimondo gets the ball all alone in front of goal, and Karpenko diving save. Fabulous work there from Anna Karpenko. Marcassini steps up and heads the ball back deep into the Vaughan end. Foster loses her footing. Gaynor goes charging in on Karpenko, and she's going to get whistled down for a foul as Karpenko came charging out of her goal. So brave here in the last 5 minutes from Karpenko. You can see what a competitor she is. And Marcassini steps up and the ball goes past her. Fleming Thompson with a uncharacteristically poor touch on the ball, but it'll be a corner kick here for Vaughan. By my watch, we're at 4 minutes, 30 seconds played in this 5 minutes of additional time. This could very well be the last kick of the game. The rain has started to come down once again. You can hear both benches just going absolutely bananas. Fans from both sides on the opposite side of the pitch in unison cheering every time someone touches the ball. Karpenko's up and puts a ball wide of the goal, and that's it, friends. 2-1. The NDC are victors over the Vaughan Azzurri. April Lantain with the brace here for the NDC, and it was Leah Pay who got the lone marker for Vaughan. Thanks for tuning in. My name's Pierce Lang. It's been an absolute pleasure bringing this one to you. We'll have plenty of action this weekend for you, so tune in. Make sure not to miss any of those games. Have yourselves a great night, and we'll see you on the weekend.